Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson. I'm Tristan. I'm an English teacher with over 15 years experience. That's a lot. And today we're going to look at 4 common mistakes that intermediate and advanced English learners and speakers often make. So let's get into today's lesson and find out these 4 common mistakes. Number 1 is pick up versus pick out. For example, when we look at pick up, it can actually have 4 meanings. Number 1, to buy. And you're going to buy it quickly. For example, I'm going to go to 7-Eleven to pick up a coffee. So to buy a coffee. Or can you pick up groceries on the way home from work? It can also mean to grab. For example, somebody dropped the cup on the floor. Can you pick it up? Or the ball is going to trip someone. Can somebody please pick it up? Number 3 meaning is learn something over time. Now, often an instrument. For example, you might say, when I was living with my grandma, she always played piano and I started to pick it up. So you started to learn how to play piano. And the final meaning is a little bit controversial, a little romantic. It is to get a stranger, often at a nightclub, but not always, to go home with you for a romantic experience. Okay, now if we look at pick out is actually just one main definition, to choose from a group. For example, if you go to an ice cream store, you might have different flavors, but you have to pick out one flavor that you're going to get. All right, so let's do a review. Decide if this sentence will be pick up or pick out. Let's look at number 1. Well, this one is going to be pick out. You're going to pick out a movie on Netflix because you are not buying the movie on Netflix. It's part of the streaming, and you are just going to choose from a group. Let's look at number 2. This one is pick it up because you've already ordered it, so you do not need to decide. You're just going there to buy it. Number 3. This one is pick it up, grab it. Number 4. Once again, this is pick it up. You're going to learn it over time. You're not going to school to learn it. You are just learning it naturally. Number 5. Well, this is pick her out. I hope you don't want to pick up your aunt. That's a little strange. Can you pick her out? Can you find her? Can you choose which one she is? All right, so pick up versus pick out often causes confusion for advanced speakers. Let's look at number 2, another common mistake, the difference between so and such. Let's look at 3 sentences. He is so a tall man. Mistake. He is so tall. Correct. He is such a tall man. Correct. Another example. It was such a difficult test. Correct. The test was so difficult. Correct. It was so difficult test. Incorrect. Why is this wrong to say it was so difficult test? When you use so, meaning extremely or very, you can use so adjective. For example, the restaurant is so expensive. You can use so adverb. He runs so quickly. But you do not use so adjective noun. Here you use such an or a adjective noun. For example, it was so difficult test. This is wrong. We have test, which is a noun at the end. So correct, it was such a difficult test, or The test was so difficult. Notice such a adjective noun. Let's look at another example. He is so tall man. Incorrect. He is such a tall man. We have tall, which is an adjective, and man, which is a noun. So we are using... Okay, everyone, let's look at common mistake number 3. Using where incorrectly in adjective clauses. Let's look at 4 sentences. Now, all of these are a mistake. If we look at the first one, it says, I stayed at a hotel where had a pool. So the adjective clause is where had a pool. It's describing the hotel. The problem is where cannot be a subject or object in an adjective clause. But here we're saying where plus verb. So instead we can use which or that. So where cannot be a subject or object. Let's look at number 4. It is a city where I love. Well, here you probably mean you love the city. So I love object. Where cannot be an object. So better, it is a city that I love, it is a city which I love, or it is a city I love. All of those can be correct, but not where. So when do we use where in an adjective clause? Great question. Where is a prepositional phrase. It means in the location, at the location, on the location. So I could say, this is the city where I met my best friend. Because you're saying, I met my best friend in the city. Or it is a hotel where you can swim in an infinity pool. Because you can swim in an infinity pool in the hotel. So remember, which and that can be subjects or objects for place. And if you're using where, it is going to be a prepositional phrase. Let's do a little quiz. All right, take your time to put your answers down. Okay, number 1 is going to be which or that. This is because we have subject plus had. So which had, that had. We can't use where had. Let's look at number 2. Here you can use where because we had to take our shoes off before entering at the temple or in the temple. Let's look at number 3. Well, if you don't have to, you can put where, but we have to, so we already have the preposition. They flock to object. They flock to Paris. So here you will have which or that. Last one is going to be where. Students come from many different cultures at the university. So don't always use where for a place. Use that or which if it is a subject or object. All right, mistake 4, last one. Sumi is writing to her friend Mariana. She writes, "Hi Mariana, I'm Sumi. How are you?" It is much better to say, "Hi Mariana, it's Sumi. How are you?" When you say I am name, this is the first time you meet someone. So you meet someone, you say, "Hi, I'm Tristan. Hi, I'm Donna," whatever your name is. But once they know you and you send them an email, you don't need to say, "Hi, I'm Sumi." You can just say, "Hi, it's Sumi," because they already know you. You are not introducing yourself. So if you're writing to a friend, do not say I am name. Say it's name. Those are 4 common mistakes that I've seen in my experiences teaching. Check out my other lessons for other common mistakes. Thank you for watching. Share, like, subscribe, but good luck with your English.